In this video, I'm going to show you how to install Windows on a Mac. Remember, this is only, and this is very important, for Intel Macs. This is not for the new Apple Silicon. Unfortunately, the new Apple Silicon does not have the ability for you to install Windows on it because it's a different type of chipset. Why would you want to install Windows on a Mac? To play Call of Duty, of course. No, there are some people that do need the comfort of being able to have both Windows and Mac running on their computers. They like Mac, but unfortunately for other things regarding work, etc., they need to use Windows. So the Intel Macs do give you that option. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's get to it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is obviously to find a copy of Windows 10. So the first, you search on your favorite web browser. For this example, I'm going to use Google Chrome. And you search download Windows 10. I already wrote it down, so I just search it for it. And the first result that you're going to get is the website that we're going to be going to, which is a Microsoft website. So it's completely legal, just so you know. And we select the operating system. I'm going to place the link of the website both here in the screen, and I'm going to add it in the description below. The next thing we're going to do is pick the language. In my case, I'm going to pick English. We confirm that information. And it'll give us two options to either download in 64-bit or 32-bit operating system. I'm going to choose 64 bits. Mostly these days, almost all of them accept a 64-bit version, but check with your computer the requirements and the function that it has to make sure that you're downloading the correct one. So I already have it downloaded. As you can see in my downloads, I already have the file. So since I already have it, I'm not going to download it, but let's go ahead and continue. The next thing we're going to do is, let me go ahead and close this up. Oh no, let me leave it there. Okay, we're going to go to the applications, then we go to the utilities, and we're going to see an app that says Bootcamp Assistant. That's the one that we're going to be using. We open that, press continue, let us know that it's for another operating system. As you can see, I already selected the file because I've done this before. If you haven't, then you just remember which folder you download it on. Standard goes into the downloads folder. So, but if you picked a different one, make sure that you select the folder that you're picking so you can download the file, so you can select the file that you're going to be using. And the next thing we're going to do is pick the size. As you can see from the image on the screen, I can pick to divide the hard drive in half for the Mac operating system and the Windows, but I'm just going to add 201 gigs for the Windows install. We're going to select the install button. And the system, it's going to do its process. Obviously, I'm not going to leave the screen here so you can see the process. It takes a long time. And after that, it's the normal setup that you would do when you buy a Windows computer for the first time. So let's just go ahead and skip to the next part. Okay, before we continue, I wanted to show this to you guys. If you guys want to replace, or you're going to be replacing a Windows 10 PC or laptop, you can use the command that you see when you open a command prompt. You just enter that information. Don't worry, I'm going to add it in the description below. And you can find your product key for your Windows 10. So you can enter it and you will have a genuine copy. You don't need it for Mac, but if you're going to be using it to replace an old PC that you had, then you can go ahead and do that so you can have a fully legal version with a product license and everything. Let's continue. Also very important, as you can see, this app called Bootcamp that it installs. This is once you open Windows for the first time, you see this program to install. It's very important that you install it. This is what's going to let you easily switch from Windows back to Mac OS. Once you install that, it's gonna bring an icon to your taskbar near the time and date that looks like a diamond. you select that, and then you select the option restart in Mac OS, so it can restart your computer with the Mac operating system. Why am I telling you this? The first time I installed Windows on my Mac, I canceled this install, and then you have to go through the long process, or the not so easy looking process of restarting your computer, pressing the options button until you see both drives, both the Mac OS and the Windows Bootcamp drive on the screen, so you can select which one you want to boot up in. Okay? Promise. This is the last time I bother you guys. Let's now see Windows booting up.
A few moments later.
Okay, now we get to the really weird part, which is seeing an Apple computer boot up with a Windows operating system. Don't get scared. This is completely normal. You can do this. As you can see, it's a MacBook Pro. And let's go ahead and boot it up. You will hear the chime. I wasn't able to record it, but you will hear the chime of Windows, but of Mac. But you will see, as you can just see, the Windows logo instead of the Mac logo. And there we have it, Windows in the Mac. I will add that wallpaper in the description below too, in case you want it. I liked it because it's kind of Windows in Mac on top of Mac. And obviously, as I just said it while I was joking around, the reason I did it was to be able to play Call of Duty Warzone. It's going to take a bit of time because it's going to be the first time that I am booting up Warzone after I did this install. So let's go ahead and skip forward and let's show you some gameplay of Warzone in the Mac. Be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay, here we go with the gameplay of Call of Duty Warzone in the Mac. For those of you who didn't think this was possible, yes it is. You're looking at it right now. Don't pay a lot of attention to the gameplay. First of all, this is the opening lobby. It's not actual game footage. This is the pre-game warm-up, so you can go into the actual game. But the one thing that I did want to say is how much more different it is for you to play in the computer compared to a console. The difference is completely night and day, to the point that unless you have the amount of money to spend on a 120 hertz refresh rate TV set, or you can buy a monitor, then it's completely different. And I actually now prefer just playing in the computer instead of even the PlayStation 5. Well, that's it. Let's go ahead and do the ending of the video. We'll be right back. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's again very important. This is just for Intel Macs. This is not for Apple Silicon Macs. Supposedly Parallels will eventually come with their own programming, but remember, Parallels, what it does is a virtual machine. It's not what I just showed you, which is actually install Windows in a Mac and for it to take full advantage of everything that Mac has. If you like this video, please hit the like button right below me. Also, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell so you can get notified when we have new videos. Remember, we're available on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and obviously YouTube at JR Abrams Tech, so you can stay up to date with the latest news and rumors about tech. Until next time.